years ago, it all began with a roar. Today, we're excited to bring you closer to the animals we love for the San Diego Zoo's 100th birthday. Join us as we begin our countdown to the San Diego Zoo's top 10 reasons to celebrate. In 1916, a San Diego physician heard the roar of lions left behind after the Panama, California Exposition. He thought to himself, wouldn't it be splendid if San Diego had a zoo? I think I'll start one. His name was Dr. Harry Wegeforth. Dr. Harry advocated for a zoo different than any other, a sanctuary that connects guests with animals from around the world. From the endangered to the exotic, he set a course to build the finest zoo, and today, our roar is heard around the world. Our number 9 reason to celebrate, we are world famous.
Смугаста прогулянка у зоопарку Сан-Диего. Ми на своєму кінець поповнення в зоопарку Сан-Диего.
身体検査を受けるサンディエゴ動物園のパンダの赤ちゃん。
Ready? Contact. Contact.
Zoorama, in color from the world-famous San Diego Zoo.
Good morning, Johnny.
Hello, Virginia. This could be the San Diego Zoo.
With nearly 7,000 animals, there is little our veterinary staff hasn't seen. Our number 8 reason to celebrate, we are world experts in animal care and welfare. This is Imani, a western lowland gorilla. In 2014, she was expecting her first baby, typically an event that needs no intervention. After many hours of labor, our veterinary staff realized she needed help or we might lose both mother and baby. They decided an emergency C-section was necessary. Once born, Joanne needed round-the-clock care in the ICU. It was 11 days before Joanne was healthy enough to meet her mother for the first time. When the two were finally reunited, our animal team was amazed that not only did Imani immediately take to her role as mother, but Joanne was also able to nurse. Today, Joanne is a joyful toddler with Imani by her side. A wildlife haven for thousands of animals from around the world. Our number 7 reason to celebrate, the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. Creating a one-of-a-kind home for endangered animals, the San Diego Zoo Safari Park was born, where visitors can discover animals roaming, running, eating, sleeping, and of course, playing. Our expertise in animal care and cutting-edge scientific techniques helps us build new populations of animals for release back into the wild. Number 6, our wildlife conservation program. In 1982, only 22 California condors remained. Extinction seemed imminent. Habitat destruction, poaching, and lead poisoning had taken its toll. If this species were to survive, immediate intervention was needed. It took the collaborative work of San Diego Zoo Global scientists and bird keepers to begin the first zoological propagation program. Eggs were removed from condor nests and placed in incubators for hatching.
There it is.
Sisquoc became the first ever condor chick hatched under human care. And that was just the beginning. Chicks continue to be raised using adult look-alike condor puppets, and mentor condors help teach social skills. Thanks to the pioneering work of our staff and our partners at the Los Angeles Zoo and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, today California condors number well over 400, with more than half flying free. Identifying and solving the most significant problems for endangered species is the job of our devoted staff. Our number 5 reason to celebrate, San Diego Zoo's Institute for Conservation Research. A symbol of species conservation, the giant panda is adored around the world. While their numbers have decreased in the wild, our scientists have paired with Chinese colleagues to understand what encourages pandas to breed. With 6 cubs born at the San Diego Zoo, more than 300 giant pandas in breeding centers and zoos around the world, and increased protection in the wild, a global baby boom is underway. Innovation has always been at the core of everything we do. Our number 4 reason to celebrate, our animal habitats. At our Elephant Care Center, guests get an up-close look at how we care for these magnificent creatures. With industry firsts like invisible barriers, darkened blinds, pools, and open-air moats, the San Diego Zoo brings together many different species to live as they would, naturally, in the wild. Our number 3 reason to celebrate, our animals. The greatest collection in the world. Large, small, rare, endangered, famous, and certainly fascinating. Our animals capture the hearts and minds of guests of all ages. We will always lead the fight to save endangered species. Number 2, our vision to end extinction. With more than 140 conservation projects in nearly 40 countries around the world, our team is tackling some of the most daunting challenges of our time. This is Nola, our 41-year-old female northern white rhino who recently passed away, leaving just 3 remaining in the world today. Mercilessly poached for decades, her kind is very close to disappearing forever. But we are working hard to reverse this trend. Our animal care staff and conservation researchers have successfully bred other rhino species, leading to more than 170 healthy births. And we routinely collect and store the genetic material of thousands of animals in our frozen zoo for the future preservation of endangered species. We are working every day to end extinction, one species at a time. And our number 1 reason to celebrate, you. Everything we do here at the San Diego Zoo is only possible because of you. You are the reason we work tirelessly every day, fulfilling Dr. Harry's dream. Happy birthday, San Diego Zoo. Here's to the next 100 years.
Who have stood in this very spot over the last 80 years, sharing our animal ambassadors like Sol, our scarlet macaw, with guests just like you. Scarlet macaws are just one of the many species we hope to preserve here at San Diego Zoo Global. Sol is one of our flights of fancy birds, so what that means is she's actually free-flighted and lives with an entire flock of birds. Well, hello, you're very talkative this morning. And so if you're in the zoo, you hear some squawking up in the skies, turn your head up because you might get a chance to see Sol and 8 other of her friends flying right over the top of your heads. Speaking of friends, hi there, Melissa. You can do it, Sol. So close. She is free-flighted, I swear. There she goes. Thank you, Sol. Now here at Wigglesworth Bowl, our family of animals represents all types of species, such as this. he is an African serval. Now, I heard when he came out, some people said, oh, a cheetah. They do look very, very similar, and oftentimes people do confuse servals with baby cheetahs. They even live in the same environment in Africa. But Jasiri here is full grown, and he weighs in at about 30 to 35 pounds, which is actually fairly large for a serval. We get a beautiful look at him as he sits up there, and you may notice he has a very familiar look. And that's because servals and humans have a very long history of interacting with each other. In fact, if you've ever looked at ancient Egyptian artwork, you've probably seen a picture of a serval. Pharaohs used to keep servals in their palaces for rodent control because these cats are one of the best hunters of all the cats in the kingdom. Now, they do hunt in a few different ways, one of which is if you've ever been to our children's zoo and seen the naked mole rats. How many of you have been over there? A few of you. All right, I see some hands up. Well, what you may know or not know is that they live in little tunneling systems underground. And what servals will do is they'll find that tunnel system and they find where the hole is to the entrance. And they'll go over and they cover it up because they know if they do that, one of the naked mole rats will come out to fix their hole. And what they'll do is they wait, and once they hear it with those great big ears, they would normally rear back, pounce on that, and pin the animal inside, and then use those long legs to get out their dinner. But that's not the only way that servals hunt. Although they do really enjoy rodents, they also will eat birds. And so what they'll do in the grasslands of Africa, they actually wait and they hide in the grass until they see a flock of birds flying overhead. And as soon as they get right over top of them, they jump up straight in the air, up to 10 feet high, and can catch birds straight out of flight. And in fact, although he is 13 years old here at the San Diego Zoo, Jasiri is still very spry for his age. Watch this. Now, I said he was 13 years old, and in fact, he was born right here at the San Diego Zoo, and he has spent his entire life here at Wega Fourth Bowl, and in fact, his trainer, Katie, here has been with us that entire time too, so they have a very great bond. One of our favorite things every morning is when we're in there cleaning with him is he likes to give us headbutts, and that's his way of saying, hello, I'm glad to see you today. He did a wonderful job. Thank you, Jasiri. He's like, no, but they want to know everything about me. He says, I am the star of this show, everyone. Now, like I said, Jasiri, 13 years old, born here at San Diego Zoo, he's been doing this his entire life. Not only has he been doing shows, educational programs for us, but he's also been on multiple television shows as well, including Growing Up program with his best friend, Kisa the Lynx. But it looks like he's finally ready to go. Maybe. One last look behind him. There he kind of goes. Thank you, Jasiri. Oh, we do have a few more animal ambassadors coming out in just a moment, but since we are celebrating the zoo's 100th birthday, we thought that you might like to see some of the babies that have been born here over the last century. that in 2015 alone, we had over 1,500 babies born here at San Diego Zoo Global. So quite an impressive feat to help save all of those animals out there in the wild as well. Now, I am going to need the help, though, of a young, brave volunteer who wants to come down here. Someone preferably who also likes cupcakes. All right, I see some hands in the air, but I'm going to go with one of the first hands that I saw. That's in the white shirt right there. You want to help me out? Yeah, come on down here. There we go. Come on down here. Give them a round of applause for volunteering. You can come all the way over here to this gate. Hello there. And what's your name? Angel? Welcome, Angel. Where are you from? From Puerto Rico. Well, let's give him a nice warm San Diego hello. Thanks for joining us, Angel. Well, like I said earlier, we're celebrating the zoo's 100th birthday. So, we like to celebrate that with our animals as well. We're having a party here every day, and with the animals, we like to give them fun and enriching items like treats, or also they really like to play games. Do you like to go to birthday parties? Yeah. Do you play games at birthday parties? Of course. So we are going to play a game with our next animal. What I want you to do is take these two. I'm going to take these. We're going to place them anywhere on the stage. Okay, so follow me right over here. And we're going to play a game of fetch with our next animal. So go ahead and find any place you want to put them. I'll put one here. We'll put one up here for her. You'll put one right on the corner there? Oh, you're getting really crafty. All right, we'll see if she can find that one. Let's stay on the dry mode here. And one more right there. All right. I like it. Angel, come on back here with me now. We're going to have her come up, and her name is Kona, and we'll see how she can find all of her toys. Hey, Kona, we're ready for you. You dropped, go find it. Go get it. Good girl. There it is. There's the first one. All right, go find it. She's very interested in some of the smells out here today. Come on. You can do it. She found it. Oh, she found the hard one. Nice job. Come on. Oh, she doesn't know which one to go for now. Bring her back. Kona. There it is. She's so indecisive today. Come. Get over here, silly. You got it. In the bucket it goes. Good job. All right, now go get the other one. Nicely done, Kona. Right in there. Perfect. And last but not least, Kona, go find the other one. You dropped it over there. Kona, bring it back. It's the last one. She did it. Woo! Fun. She really enjoys those toys. And that's just one of the ways that we're able to enrich our animals here at the San Diego Zoo. But Kona has a very special story as well. She was actually found at a local animal shelter, and it was a very happy day when we brought her here to the San Diego Zoo. Check it out. When she came down here to the San Diego Zoo, she became best friends with Duke, our Anatolian Shepherd, and is even a part of our wolf pack now. She's also very intelligent. As you can see, she knows lots of different behaviors and is extremely smart. But unfortunately, she was deemed unadoptable because she has such high energy. And it made it such a great companion for our wolves here at the zoo because she can keep up with them as they're running around as well. Not yet. There she goes. Now, we do have one more thing though. You want to give her one more toy to go home with? Yeah, okay, here you go. Take that cupcake. She's going to come over here. Kona. All the way back. Nicely done. Thank you, Kona. And Angel, thank you so much much for helping me out. You did a really great job out here, but we do have one more thing for you. And coming out right now, here he is. This is Duke. Always stopping to sniff that one spot. Come on, pal. Well, Angel, you can come on over here. Say hi to Duke. Duke, like I said, he is an Anatolian Shepherd, and he is actually best friends and companions with one of our cheetahs here at the zoo. But he has something very special for you. There you go. That is a coupon for a free cupcake. You can pick that up at our kettle corn booth right up at the top of the stadium after the show, okay? But one more thing, Angel, before you go, take a look at all your new fans and take a great big bow.
Big bag. I know.
Hi, I'm Rick Schwartz, San Diego Zoo Global Ambassador. It was fun watching that cupcake service. Enrichment happens all over the zoo, like right here at the zoo's backstage pass where Bob from the Bin Song is enjoying her enrichment. But we find that enrichments like these really enhance the daily lives of our animals. Here are some more scenes of animals enjoying their treats.
Carrots.
Birthday parties are best when you go with a friend. Over the years, we paired select animals with lifelong companions. Here are some examples.
That's cute.
So let's see who's bringing whom to our party here today.
This is Montana with her trainer Melissa, and we also have Piccolo with his trainer Jessica. These are our New Guinea singing dogs.
Cute.
Now in the video we talked about how we have companion animals all around the zoo. Not only though are our companions of different types of species, but oftentimes we keep the same species together. And in this relationship here, Montana is really kind of the big sister and mentor of Piccolo. Montana is 13 years old, while Piccolo is only about 4.5 years old. When Piccolo first came to the zoo, everything seemed so big, so new, so different, and so he really looked to Montana for kind of guidance in those areas. She's been here for quite some time as an animal ambassador. She kind of was very comfortable with people, double-decker buses around the zoo, and so he learned that if Montana was there, everything was going to be okay. And that's how this companionship has really worked out for the best for both of them. And of course, you can see Piccolo is very interested, as always, in making sure everybody knows that this is his territory on stage as he goes around marking. Now, New Guinea singing dogs are the top predator of their island home of Papua New Guinea. Even though they are very small, they can take down animals that are larger than them. For instance, they can take down a cassowary, which is about 20 pounds. And that's pretty large for an animal this size. And that personality definitely shows through. Montana, when she first joined us here at the San Diego Zoo, she was actually introduced and best friends with an Arctic wolf. Now that Arctic wolf weighed about 95 pounds, she weighed 20 pounds and was in complete control of that relationship. Now, New Guinea singing dogs are a very rare canid species. In fact, some may think it might be one of the rarest of all the canids in the world. And that's because there may only be between 200 to 300 of these animals left worldwide. They've been doing lots of research in the highlands of Papua New Guinea, but unfortunately, they've only been able to capture a couple photos of them in the wild, even though they do hear them singing quite regularly. Now, they do have that name, New Guinea singing dog, so obviously they do have the ability to communicate by singing. And in fact, when they're together, they really enjoy singing with their pack. Watch this. Now, of course, it's always fun to see a video of that, but how would you like to hear them howl right now?
Yeah!
All right, well, we do need your help because they really enjoy singing with other people. And so on the count of 3, I'm gonna raise my hands up. I want you to give me your best wolf howl, and then I'm gonna have you quiet down a little bit, and we'll see if they respond. And we'll keep going back and forth until we get some good howls out of this too, okay? All right, looks like we're ready. Here we go. Oh! Well, I think that might be the best we're going to get out of today, but that was pretty good for them. A lot of times, give them a round of applause. A lot of times, communicating in that sense is actually a little bit hard to do in front of people that they don't know. So they did a really great job, and of course, Piccolo here is still learning his, so you can see it's kind of still a little bit of a bark howl that he does in there, but he is getting so much better, so thank you all for helping us out. Now, I said these animals are fantastic predators, and to give you a little bit about their own personalities here at the San Diego Zoo, I did mention that she lived with an Arctic wolf, but one other thing we always like to tell guests is that her personality is so big that when we walk her around the zoo, she actually wants to take on some of our larger animals. In fact, she gets very excited anytime that she sees our rhinoceros or our zebras here at the zoo because she thinks that she's big enough to take those animals on. Well, thank you so much, Montana, Piccolo, and their trainers. Well, we hope you enjoyed getting a chance to see some of our animal ambassadors here at Wegaforth Bowl. And we do have a few more that'll come out at the end of the show that you can come down and see. But the party goes on, right, Rick?
Well, that's right. This party isn't over. Soon there'll be more animals on stage, and you're invited to come closer to take pictures and visit. Oh, right. And Dr. Harry Lyon wants to invite all of you to a celebration up in the plaza. It's all happening now at the zoo. Oh, you belong in the zoo. The San Diego Zoo.
You belong in the zoo. And so do these animal ambassadors coming out to greet you. So come on down and meet them. And then join me, Dave, and our zoo characters up on the plaza for a birthday celebration. It's a great day to be in the zoo.
It's a giant dog. You can stop it coming out this way.